Well, hello, Cancer, and welcome to Mystic Door Tarot. This is Barb with your weekly tarot reading for March 23rd through the 29th, 2026, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Hope everyone's doing well, and as always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So let's take a look at what the week is revealing. And let's see what crystal is being suggested for you, Cancer, for the week ahead. It's coming through for Cancer, which crystal? And we have green aventurine, new opportunities, and it concerns your heart chakra. Now, the message behind the crystal green aventurine can be that there's new opportunities coming your way. It could be a new job, a new hobby, or new partnerships. A new romantic relationship could be just around the corner. Whatever it is, be sure to enjoy this new way of life. Be open to these positive changes and new beginnings. So this is known as the Stone of Opportunity. And this wonderful crystal helps you to release old patterns and habits so that you can remain positive, confident, and motivated as you embrace any changes or new opportunities around you. It's a great time for you to focus on manifesting prosperity in your life. So, excellent crystal coming in for you for the week. And it's what I call my pancake crystal. It's so flat. Green aventurine. So, all right. What oracle messages do we have for Cancer this week? What's coming through? What does Cancer need to hear? And we have darkness. Apophis, darkness. We'll see what that's all about. And let's see what else we have coming through. What other messages, guidance for Cancer for the week? And we have shift. Yes, absolutely. New opportunities. So you've got the symbol shift. And let's see what's going on with career and money for Cancer. Nugget. Small increase, valuable info, honest assessment. In regards to career, fresh start, steady work, career building. All right, so there definitely could be some new opportunities coming in different way, shape, and form. All right, well, this guy here, Apophis, is a gigantic python that dwells like deep into the earth where sunlight does not filter through. He is the enemy of the sun god Ra, the bearer of light. Now, this is almost like keeping the balance because this is the darkness and Ra is the light. So it's necessary to keep the balance of the world. It's kind of representing the clash between good and evil. So Apophis showing up could be indicating a threat to your balance. And there's a message here about the shift, about the direction that you could be going in. If you live in blindness, the path you take is opposite to what is right. So there's an important message here about immediately reverse your course and become a recipient of forces before reaching the point of no return. So really interesting This is just that battle between what's doing, doing what's right or what's wrong. So just kind of a message that some new opportunities might look good, but you need to investigate and follow through and see, what it truly, what the opportunities truly involve, you might say. There might be strings attached, is what my guides are saying. So let's look at shift. This is a Norse rune. Yeah, I recognize it. I used to read the rune readings. I haven't done that in a long time, but this is divine intervention, the end of, stagnation. It's kind of a sudden change that might have been previously blocked. So a welcome change, or the answer that you've been looking for, Cancer, is here now. So meditate on this symbol when you're feeling stuck, unsure which way to go. And it's really interesting that we have darkness here, yet we have this Norse rune, which literally means day, dagus. So it's a symbol of fulfillment and achievement, and the rebirth of the light in one's life. So it's the rune of the awakening of the dawn and the day of sunrise. So it's really interesting that you might be coming out of a very tough time of being stuck and stagnant or in a situation that you didn't want to be in. So new opportunities coming in. The end, it gives us a little bit more insight to this card. It was looking pretty dark, but what I'm picking up now is that's the end of the challenging times that you might have had, Cancer. So there is a shift coming in. There's new opportunities coming in. Follow your heart, your true authentic self. And then as far as this message in regards to work and career, some of you might get a small increase. There might be like an evaluation or an assessment of some kind, and that'll give you a small increase. But again, there's a fresh start here. Something new is coming in, some kind of new opportunity in regards to work. So we'll see what that's all about. But with the darkness, we have to have that balance between good and evil, light and dark. Yin and yang. Let's see what the tarot has to say for you, Cancer. What's coming through for Cancer? Messages, guidance for Cancer. What does Cancer need to hear, be aware of? There can, looks like there's definitely a shift of coming out of a very challenging time is what I just keep picking up. So what else do we have for Cancer for this week? Oh, my goodness. We have the Death card that really wants to come out. So that is your first card, and there's the shift. Something's coming to a close, coming to an end. We can tell that the challenging times, the darkness is coming to an end here. Possibly... I see for some of you that you could have been looking for work, but others I see that this is the week where you start recognizing there's new opportunities. So I think that you're seeing kind of the handwriting on the wall in regards to something that no longer serves a purpose for you in your life, whether it be the work that you do, a project you're working with, a group you belong to. So let's see what else we have. We have the Page of Wands, the Knave of Wands. So that can be good news coming in. This can be like new ideas, new pathways forward. It ties in with the, there's valuable info coming in with this Knave of Wands, something that you're going to feel passionate about. So this new opportunity that can be showing up this week is something that you'll be very interested in. We have the Two of Chalices, the Two of Cups. So One of the things that can be coming in certainly can be a new relationship or friendship, new love coming in possibly. There's some kind of union, partnership. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. It certainly could be a Capricorn individual. Possibly if you're involved in some kind of activity or event or group, possibly with the Queen of Pentacles is about using the resources that are available to you. And that certainly could be in regards to this new opportunity. But I see good news coming in. So something is coming to a close. It can be a relationship, a job, where you're possibly living. You're gathering up your resources for this new opportunity. Overall energy, you have the Knight of Chalices. This is the Knight of Cups. So this is the movement that's happening this week. It certainly, with that being the Knight of Cups, can be following your instincts, your gut instincts, your intuition. But the Knight of Cups is also in regards to what you desire. And that can also be a new relationship coming in, possibly a Capricorn. Because with the Two of Chalices here, there's an indication of some kind of union or partnership or collaboration between you and another. And it could be a spiritual collaboration as well. All right. Cancer. What's pairing up with the Death card? Getting more balance in your life. I see. Getting a fresh start. Okay, yeah, look at that. The Ten of Wands. Finishing up what you're currently doing. Packing up your bags is what I'm seeing. And so some of you are definitely leaving a situation, leaving a relationship, leaving a job, a company. Let's see, with the Knave of Wands, this is now something you feel passionate about. There's information, there's maybe news of this opportunity. So what's pairing up with this Knave of Wands? The Queen of Pentacles, here she is again. So definitely can be where you yourself you're gathering up the resources needed to be able to move on, to get out of a situation, to go after what it is that you desire. You've got this Queen of Pentacles, very fertile energy, assets that you have. It can represent a Capricorn around you or one that you're meeting. And let's see what pairs up with the Two of Chalices. Be striking up a new friendship. Oh, something's going to take off. Now, if you resonate with starting up a hobby, a side gig, a part-time job, you're partnering up with someone, possibly. It could be a business partnership. The Eight of Wands is indicating everything is aligned to take off. Very good news. So definitely a shift here. Valuable info coming in where I see you building your own steady work. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up here, because you're gathering you're letting go of what you used to do, gathering your resources, whatever you need. And this is some kind of partnership or union coming together that's really going to take off. And then, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Again, what's partnering up with the Queen? The Five of Pentacles. You're moving on from feeling helpless, the loss, the challenging times here with the darkness here, with Apophis, kind of like the snake of the underworld, you might say. So that's going away because you're moving on to what you desire. You have the Knight of Chalices, the Knight of Cups. That's making a shift, as we see here, movement towards what it is you want to get away from. So I see some of you are moving. You're moving from where you're currently living as well. Okay, let me pull one final message here. This is Tarot of the Pyramids. It is a tarot deck, but it's very much got undertones of oracle messages. So we're just going to pull one card and see what we get. The Chariot. Beautiful. Now this is the Chariot, the number 7 energy, where you're taking control, taking the reins, you're moving forward, and you're certainly, things are lining up for you and taking off pretty fast. So we can see how fast the Chariot is moving. And you're heading towards absolutely what you desire, which is a shift in how things are going for you, steady work, new opportunities. This is definitely an end, maybe a partnership coming in, but gathering up your resources and just simply going for it, Cancer. Well, that is the messages for the week. Thank you so much for joining me and sending you love and abundance to make it a great week.